Hi, my name is Carlos Trujillo, and I'm a professional off-road racer from Albuquerque, New Mexico, and CEO of Instrumental LLC. I own a 1450 Pro truck, and I race in the Pro UTV class as well. I've been on TV many times, multiple interviews highlighting my talents. I've raced in the 2018 and 2019 World Championship, finishing as high as 8th in my class. I've been able to work with great partners along the way, and I'm truly blessed when it comes to off-road racing. If you want to know the steps it takes to be a professional off-road racer, this is what it takes. Welcome to Racing Secrets and Tips. I'm your host, Carlos Trujillo. Today we're going to be talking about what it takes to be a co-pilot, or how to become a co-pilot. And in general, there's a lot of factors. You're not going to get to just jump in a race car. You have to be able to go and know the vehicle, know the team, know the testing. It takes a process to get there. It's hard to just jump right in the middle of a race and all of a sudden you're there. It's actually kind of dangerous if you're not prepared. And so to start, you have to ask around. You have to start small. Get on a team. And if you can get on a team as a pit crew member, know your goals, be upfront, and show that you can be trusted with their lives. If you can do that, then little by little, you learn your craft, you be the best at it, and it will pay off. Eventually, it'll start to pay off. By asking around, go to the events. Go and ask any friend, any team, anybody that's out there. Don't be afraid to talk to people. You have league officials. You have anyone out there that has a lot of information. That there's some teams that are overbooked, and there's some teams that are barely making it with a couple of people on the team. And you can get lined up in the right place, whether it's a UTV or a 9-car, or whether it's a trophy truck or a 1-car, whatever it is. There's some teams out there that still need help. And you can go out there just by asking around. And if you can get into the pits and you see a team there, before their car comes in, just kind of walk up and say, "Can I help in any way? You need some help?" And whether you're standing there holding a fire extinguisher or just help loading a tire into the trailer, you get to know these people, and they start to see that you're reliable, and you're just going to keep showing up at all the races. They're going to see you at all the races. You're going to start to eventually get their contact information. They're going to want to say, "Oh, are you going to be there this time?" And they can start to count on you. And the more reliable and the more you're there at the race, it takes a while. It takes, a year or two. And sometimes you have to put in a lot of work for a lot of different teams, not just one team, but it starts to pay off after a while. And they'll see you there, and they know that you're a part of what it takes to win. And you're there to help win. You start small. You learn the teams, you learn, who needs you, and if there's any opportunity for you to move up. You start small by getting your resume built, just little by little. People see you at the track, little by little. Just every single time, you're going to start building it and building it. That's the way it goes. And just talk to as many people as possible. The more people you talk to, the better. It's going to pay off because you leave a good impression on people, and they know that you're there to race. You get on a team, you get there, and, as a crew member. And if it's one team or if it's a couple different teams, but you're there and you have your wristband, you're able to go and get into the pits. But before that, you have to get to the shop. You have to work on the vehicle. You have to be a part of the testing. If you don't go out with them testing, then how are they going to know what you're going to do during the race? And that's how you get into a co-pilot position. If you can know everything inside and out about that vehicle, if you can get out there and really, really help out the team, and if you've gone testing enough, if you know all the adjustments on the vehicle, what's going on with the vehicle, how well it's prepped for the race, if you know all of that, then you're a good candidate to be a backup co-pilot. If something happens during the race, if the person gets food poisoning the night before, whatever, you're getting called up, and you're just there. You already have your stuff. You have your race suit, your helmet, you have everything ready to go. And you're already a good member and a good part of a team that is already counting on you. So you're definitely the best candidate to move up at that point. And, you know, that's what it takes. You're not going to get in a race unless you do this testing, unless you get out there and really be a part of a team. That's just what it takes. There's no way around that at all. And they're trusting you with their lives. And that's just the way it is. They have to get to where, you know, they know that they can trust you. And so you make them trust you. You're consistent. You're professional. You pay your dues. And you do what it takes. You do whatever it takes. And you get out there and it'll happen. It'll fall into place. And master your craft. If you master your craft as a co-pilot, then you're going to really be able to, you know, help out as much as you can. You're going to know more than anybody. You're going to be at the top of your game. You're going to have everything that you need at your fingertips, and people are going to be asking you those questions. You have the courses, the events, the schedules, the rules, the specs. You know all of that stuff. You've studied it. You've done your homework. You're the co-pilot. You're the person that is in charge of finishing this race. You know that. It's your job. And the tires, the fuel, the troubleshooting, the shock adjustments, the safety, the radio, the GPS, the lights, the horns, everything that's going on with the car. You're a part of that, and you're the major factor in making all that stuff function right and making it work properly during the race. And it's on you. You're the co-pilot. So that's why testing is so important, because you're the inside and out of that vehicle. The driver is just doing what he has to do, but the co-pilot is finishing the race. And, you know, be the most professional you can. Be the most on-point member of the team. The co-pilot is the backbone of the team. That means that you have to be the team. Like, you're one of the captains of the team. You have to make it happen. That's just the way it is. The co-pilot is crucial. And, you know, you back up your pilot on and off the track, and you can be successful together as a team. Everybody wins. It's a team sport. And the co-pilot, they have to put in a lot of work. They really have to be the eyes and ears, the communication, the navigator, the brains. There's a lot to it. They have to be the smartest when it comes to knowing what's going on and how to fix it on the fly. They have to be able to really be the most crucial part of the team. The co-pilot is, you're not finishing races without a good co-pilot. You're not going to win races, definitely, without a good co-pilot. And just remember, that's what it takes. You got to ask around. You have to start small. You have to get on a team, or even a couple of different teams that need you, that have different budgets. And know your goals. Tell everybody up front. Take care of what you need to take care of. Bring your own equipment. Have everything you need. And get to where you are the best candidate to be a replacement co-pilot if somebody is needed. And then from there, it's going to go out. It's going to expand. You guys will see it. And by doing that, by knowing your goals and remembering, you know, that they're trusting you with their life, and you have to remind them and that you're trustworthy, that you're professional, that you're there to be a team member. That's what it takes. It's part of selling yourself as a professional. It's not going to get handed to you. You have to be as professional as any other professional co-pilot out there and be better at that. And be the master of your craft by doing that. If you are better at anyone else as a co-pilot, it's going to take more than just navigation skills. You got to get out there and do the inside and out work of everything before and after the race. And people will see that. They'll start to see the dedication. They'll know that. And word will spread. And people are always looking for a good co-pilot. A good co-pilot. Not somebody that just wants to ride in a race car, but an excellent, top of the level, top of the line co-pilot that wants to win and wants to be a good teammate. And that's it. Master your craft. Do all those steps. Do this stuff. You know, if you want to be a co-pilot, this is what it takes.
My style. My style.
While you're here, make sure to hit the like, the subscribe, the notifications, guys. If you have anything, any comments, any questions, hit me up in the comments section. If you want to learn how to be a co-pilot, this is what it takes. Hit me up, guys. And don't be afraid to ask. I'll got you.
My style. My style. My style. My style.
Make sure to check us out on Instagram under #InstrumentalLLC. If your company needs any testing or feedback for your product or advertising, contact Instrumental LLC. And thank you for your time for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled pepper. Cecilia thinks my sclerosis is sexy. That's how you start it.